Hello and welcome to Opioids 101. Today you'll be learning some quick facts about opioids, what they are, how they work, the different types, along with other topics such as the body's response, the risk, and life consequences. First, what you need to know are some opioid facts. What are opioids? Opioids are naturally found in the opium poppy plant. They are being made by pharmaceutical companies to be prescribed by a doctor for treatment of pain. How do they work? Your brain contains many molecules called receptors that work to receive signals from other parts of your body. The opioids attach to those receptors on your nerve cells, allowing them to block pain messages from the body to the brain. The release of dopamine from the opioids will send that pleasure throughout the body. The medicinal use of opioids are used by doctors to prescribe opioid medication to patients in the form from things like surgeries, injuries, or cancer. Types of opioids include oxycodone, hydrocodone, codeine, and morphine. Not following the prescription instructions can lead to dangerous misuse. Heroin is another form of opioid that is not used as medicine. It is illegal drug and highly addictive. In fact, drug dealers are mixing heroin and fentanyl, a strong painkiller, causing death from overdose due to the high dosage of two different types of drug. The body's response and how it affects your body and brain. Short-term effects include feelings of calm, sleepiness, and confusion, slow or stopped breathing, nausea, vomiting, and constipation. Long-term effects include addiction, heart infection, lung infection, and muscle pain. Opioid misuse by college students is very high. In 2014, SAMHSA reported that an estimated 978,000 college-age adults were current non-medical users of pain relievers. Also, they reported that approximately 430,000 college-age adults had a pain reliever use disorder in that last year. College students may misuse opioids for many reasons. A few include because the college students misuse drugs to get in the zone. They need to pull all-night study sessions, or they need a quick and easy fix to cope with stress from life, work, and school. The risk of opioids. Who's most at risk? Those who are most at risk for addiction are people who live in rural areas due to high unemployment rates, poverty, and education levels. People in rural areas also have little to no access to addiction treatment, and people with mental health disorders are also at risk for addiction. People on Medicaid are often receiving treatment for acute and chronic diseases and are easily prescribed painkillers in comparison to those with private insurances. People who have access to prescription drugs in their home are also at risk for addiction. Opioid dependence is very high over a long period of use, and they can change the way that the brain works. Someone with the opioid dependence were to suddenly stop, it could be an unpleasant experience. Even after daily use of high dosage of painkillers, it puts anyone at risk, making it much harder to stop taking the drug. Earlier drug use of another kind is also a major risk factor for opioid dependence, and it makes those individuals extremely vulnerable. The risk of opioid overdose is also high in those that had a previous dependence or reduced tolerance due to detox, incarceration, or cessation of a treatment. Those who inject opioids are at risk of opioid overdose, and those taking higher doses of prescription opioids as well. People die from opioid overdoses more than any other drug. Now let's talk about the life consequences of opioid addiction. How do opioids affect your life? Becoming addicted can overtake your life, resulting in job loss, family, and friends. Getting high can overcome all your thoughts, making things that you used to enjoy unhappy. Ultimately, it can also lead to death. That's Opioids 101, and thanks for watching.